Well, alrighty. Hello there. My name is Tolinar, and I am an Overlord. And I am approaching my first real mission outside of all these nonsense tutorials. We have found the Atlas. We are going to go ahead and get building. Let me find my blueprint real quick. Now, as you can see, I have been taking my time, looting all the buildings in the ways that only an Overlord can. If any of you watched me take on the tutorial mission, that took 2 hours. So, I decided I'd cut you all a little slack. And not
There's the target.
every single moment.
According to the lab's computers, you place the Atlas on the target, add blue glow, and wait.
Alright, let's do
simple.
that. Here we go. Okay. Whoa.
Insert blue glow.
Nice. So, you may have noticed this mission has a build limit. Ha 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 ha. You want to get around that build limit?
Yeah.
Do your building before you activate the Atlas. Shall we? Let me see here. I don't think it's going to let me build within a certain distance of the Atlas, so we're going to have to start our construction out here. Let me modify my framework for a moment. It would be convenient if I could just wall the Atlas in, but it doesn't look like they're going to let me do that on this particular stage. Like, no, you got to stay out here. All right, fine. Confirm. Yeah, I can't build an Atlas component that close. So that's a bit of a shame. We'll be all right with that. We're gonna start with metal walls, naturally. We will set up a standard box. On the back of the structure, we will make an editation if you are willing to wait. All right. And here is our Atlas box. Terrific. We'll go on to the back and set up a gate. Let's see. Edit. Go. Now, just so happens the attack in this particular stage always comes from the west. So I would have to set up traps and schema for every direction except I know where it's coming from this way. So we have to do a little bit of groundwork. Take a look at the area here. Let me get this down. You can see the enemy is going to spawn in that park over there. You've got this soccer net set up right here. And over here, we've got some open areas. So what we're going to do, for our beginning of our defense, is set out some walls. I figured I'd show you guys how to defend an Atlas. I am solo. I'm currently doing a private game. I wanted to take my time, get my resources going. I think I'm pretty well off now, so we're going to go ahead and set down another wall right here, about like so. That'll do. Okay, now, at this point, we need to decide which way we want them to go. So, let's force them to path around, shall we? Just like so. Well, let's put it on this side. I favor the right side of my gun anyways. Thank you. Now we're going to set the other wall over here. Go. What these walls are going to do is it will force the enemy to walk through a very narrow area. And we are just going to keep the enemy walled in. Just about like so, I'll do. Just fine, thank you. And there's no knowing how far they're going to go around. So we're going to go ahead and edit these walls, actually. Let's do some quick annotation on the ones that are here, here, and here. We're going to lower these down just a bit so we can fight from higher up and get to these. If I were smart, I would have changed the blueprint I was using. I am not so smart, so I have to alter my walls manually. Okay, good. This one also, I think. Well, let's do this first while we're at it. Okay, now we're going to switch to floor panels. Oh! I didn't want to do that. That's going to cost me some time. That's a bummer, to be honest. I really was not wanting that to happen. But we can compensate. We're not completely screwed just yet. We'll build a hook, just like so. The Zeds will still be forced to go around, just not as far. Actually, let's change this again. I was really counting on having that, too. Okay, this will work. That will force them over here. Watch where you put floor plans, I guess. Lesson learned. It's my first time playing, too. I just happen to be a genius, that's all. It's not everything in the world. Okay. So we will go ahead and set this up like so. The enemy will be forced to walk around it. That will do just fine right there. Now we'll go ahead and switch back to flooring. We will set forth a full array of damaging floors in this area. Good. Smash them. We're going to edit this to be open, believe it or not. We're going to let them walk right into our base, if they can manage it, which we won't let them. What this will do, having an open side, should compel the zombies to try and come this way. Their AI will basically be like, hey, there's the shortcut, let's just walk in. With any luck, it should save us a heck of a lot of trouble hurting zombies. We're going to go ahead and set these walls up, about like so. Some of these are going to have to be differently configured. I'll show you what I mean soon enough. We are going to set up a few different walls. For now, we're just getting the blueprint down. Okay. And here's our secret access to the atlas in the back. I could force this to be longer, but I think this will be enough. I have confidence that I can make this work. We're going to go ahead and make this wall a full one, as well as this one. You can click the stick in to reset quickly. Solid wall, please. This one here. This one also. That's right. And this one. We're going to set some traps. We'll see. But before we set up our traps, I want to finish building. So we've got our setup. Looks good. Switch to staircases, please, and we're going to change materials to brick, I think. That will be sufficient for what I need. Alright. What we want to do is have this set up on the outer edge here. So, yeah. This is going to be about, like... Let me modify this, actually. I don't really like the shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and hold down edit. I'll show you how you set up a staircase. What you do is you go to a space that you want to start the staircase at and then drag to where you want it to stop and then let go. And then confirm. And that will give you the shape that you want. From there, it's just a matter of positioning. Looks good. Right there. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and switch to doors.
What do we got?
We're going to edit this singleton. About like so. Note that I am building the open edge towards the enemy. This is important because it helps provide clear firing lane. So we're going to actually build the next one right here. Again, we're going to rotate this baby. Oops, didn't like that. There we go. And let's just edit off a block. There we go. We'll go ahead and build this here, because what we want to do is actually just set up a section back this way where you can shoot down that hall. So we'll go ahead and build this here. Okay, and with this we shouldn't have too much trouble defending the wall, which is what we want. There is a 1 block overhang, as you can see. Should be okay. If the enemy comes around, we'll move to the second row. So we'll have this pass here, and then we'll have, oops. Right spot to place this. Watch me struggle, folks. It's okay. We're gonna have a good fort by the time we're done. We're gonna get on over there and stand on this little bit of a wall right here. There we go. Alright. This one's fine. This is the one that needs editing. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now we can add our second set along the back line here. With just the same overhang pattern. We'll edit this one. Add one more block. And leave this open. Oh, pay no attention to that EXP in the corner when it shows up. I've been doing things that only an Overlord does. So let me just, well, that's delightful. So we got some toys. Here, we want to leave the shrubbery, but we need to clear these toys out of here. So, we're going to go ahead and whack this stuff down. As much as I love kid toys, I like this stuff. I suppose, but we need to have some control over this particular area. And this is where we're yeah, we're gonna go ahead and clear this up. We're gonna use some wood paneling now, actually. So we'll go ahead and set up some wood panels. We're gonna edit, reset, and confirm, and switch to wood. Now, what we want to do is set these walls up. Let's see here. Maybe here? Yeah, here's a good spot for one. And here. Here. This much is probably overkill, but that's okay. We don't need the zombies to move around too much. Back here should be good. I'm actually going to change this one. So we will put up another wall there. And we will switch these two walls to low walls. And behind this one also. We'll just switch to a low wall. Very good. And I want to leave this alone, given how busy this particular area could get. Alright, something about like so. Yeah. This'll work. Now we're going to set up flooring in this area. Of course, we're going to reset it. There's no reason to give the zombies a free pass for standing around in here. Of course, we're going to set up traps. Okay, so here we've got a pretty decent starting blockade, so to speak. This should annoy the zombies pretty badly, which is what I'm counting. We'll go ahead and set out a few more walls.
Let's see.
Nah, it's okay. We don't want to put walls there. It might cause the zombies to have trouble getting into my core maze, which is not something I want to do. In fact, actually, there's a nice clear path here. Nice clear path. We're going to have to get rid of these. I don't want them to obstruct the zombies. I like benches. These benches have got to go. Alright, now, we're going to add a few more walls, but before that, we're going to edit the form again and make archways for structural integrity. We're just going to throw down some archways, and any particular place where we didn't decide to put a solid wall or a spiner, we're going to go ahead and throw down an arch. We've got a good square form. This should be pretty sturdy. Looking good. Maybe one more right there. Alright. And now we can place ceilings on this particular section. Like so. Now we're not going to need to place an actual ceiling. We just want something that we can place traps on. Okay. I think I've finished most of my structural outline for this area. We can actually set up more here. I don't know how far back these... Ooh, what's this? Stuff? No, just some nuts and bolts. Okay, so let's get this party going. I want to know exactly where they're going to spawn from and where we have to defend. I think we've got a good enough base set up at this point to make defense a breeze. This is way over the build limit of 30. Watch what happens when I put the blue glow into the atlas.
That's enough blue glow. Way to go! Adding blue glow lets us know the direction the storm will be coming from. Prepare for an attack from the west.
Right?
Build some basic reinforcements to protect the atlas.
This looks basic.
This storm will be stronger than what we saw at home base.
I'm not worried.
Now build defenses around the atlas and activate it when you're ready.
Ha 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 ha. It acts like I haven't put down a single building. Because it only cares about the ones I
Bonus
put down
challenge
before.
is now available.
So let's go ahead and build just a couple because we're obnoxious. I hope you all appreciated the little insight I showed you. Please use it for forces of good and zombie killing. This one shouldn't take too much damage, so we'll set them up like so. In the same fashion. I do believe 6 walls will be sufficient. Actually, let's adjust this wall. Okay. Like so. There. Okay. Time to deploy some traps. We've got some wall darts to put out. And the first place we're going to put them is right where the enemy is going to spawn, which is this area out here. See where the tornadoes are? We're actually going to want to deploy a few more walls here for crowd control effects. Just about like so. And again, if I had the components, I would extend my other devices. For now, we're just going to got wall traps. Right? So we will deploy some dart traps through this area. Blast these guys as they appear. They should all funnel through this area. The ones that don't, well, we're going to blast them anyways. Okay, good. Now we have a few other important dart traps to set out. One at the end of this hall, which is critical. Here and here. Those are the important dart traps. Now we can set out a few more artillery pieces. Here. And here. Great. To add damage to anybody who happens to be passing this way, we'll go ahead and add a wall dynamo. And we're going to put wall spikes on the momentary barrier that we've set here. Just like so. Yes, I think I can.
You serious?
It's not letting me place the wall spikes. It likes this one just fine. It doesn't like, oh right, that's the half wall. I remember. This is where I use the cheap trick. Well, whatever. We will allow things to go as they are. We're going to set up one last wall trap. This one being a wall launcher. Final line of defense. Throw the enemy back away from this area. It's tempting to try to pitch them outside. We're just going to go with this particular setup for now. Now, let's continue. Note that my overbuild meter is not increasing. That's because I'm not setting up the kinds of things that trigger it. Simple, right? Okay. Here, 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 and here. We're going to set up our core damage section. We're also going to set up a slightly weaker one here. We could be a real nuisance and set up a control room right where they're planning to spawn. But we won't do that. We're going to set up a couple of ceiling traps at this point, since we can. We'll set out a ceiling gas trap here. And I think we've also got a few zappers to deploy. Set that one here. And I'm going to save my last ceiling gas trap for the focus point here. Anybody that reaches this point should be dead. Oh, we have to put up a ceiling. Yeah, we're going to edit this particular section to include these two panels. That way we can install a trap. Which one do we want though? We want the really strong ceiling zapper to go here. This one is our power cooker. Here we've got some weaker traps. We can throw around just to deal more damage if needed. Move it here, move it there. We still have a fairly strong one. We'll set that in the back. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Now, we need a couple more tools. First is player jump pad. We're actually going to set this up out here. So again, we have to deploy one more flooring. Fortunately, we have tolerance in the build limit. And we will set this right here. Make sure I've got my angles right. Yeah, that looks good. Here we go. Woo! Perfect. this, I'll be able to get back on the best one. Even bounce around like a ball. You don't want to do that too much. These things do wear down. But it is a possibility.
Woo!
Okay. Now we're also going to set up one healing pad right here. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. And we'll set out one more actually here in front of the door. I think this is a good idea. Zombies are stupid. They might try to bust people. I don't know.
Woo!
Still having fun with that. And we're gonna also just set this here. That way I've got some space in my inventory. Excellent. Alright people. We still have a little bit of space in our build cap. So let's set out a couple more walls. No, I think we're good. I think we're all set. Okay, people. Set to ready. Okay, we've got our gun, we've got plenty of ammo, and I've managed to clear some space in my bag, and the axe.
Activating in 5 seconds. Here come the husks. And there goes the core temperature. Oh. No need to worry. Yet.
Alrighty. Probably gonna use a pistol. So here come the husks. Not that worried.
You guys are relentless.
Yeah, no. Once they're in the back, they are also spawning. But the dart traps are shooting them the minute they pass through the area. They're not really getting far. Bang, yeah. Is not going so well. They're getting closer though. They are getting closer. I shot my close to the edge. Yeah. Fun part is my combat magic is actually wow, he gave up. He's like, screw this, I'm attacking the wall.
Got a lot of them.
Yeah. Pretty good. Let's get 8 survivors. And I've got quite a few strength guns. Lots of collection. Right over here. Oh yeah. This still has 28 pumps on it. Actually, go check on okay? See, they're about half down. The ones that are working hard are a little bit lower. Oh yeah, this is what you call intelligent design. These dark traps are a solid range of 2 miles, meaning that anything that even comes close to my base is annihilated. The traps in the back do a fine job of cleaning up enemies as they approach. I didn't have to defend a very large area here, so I didn't have to build that much of a defense, to be honest. I don't even think my wall shovel is going to function a single time in this battle. That's fine. I would rather overbuild than underbuild. So I'm just going to let these traps do their thing. Apparently, I am getting construction points. Because traps accurate. That is your construction point. Yep. They are not going to try to find another way. The open door is just too tempting a target, and they're going to keep trying to run down the middle.
Enemy close!
Yeah, close, but not close enough. So this is the Founder's Pistol, which is pretty cool. I like it. Epic weapons. I've got a legend. No big deal. We're okay. I could probably actually withstand a much harder attack from this base, given the fact that I'm not even having to fire my weapons. Note that the traps are slowly burning out. See, they are despawning as they have no more uses.
30 seconds left to go.
Heavy section of
Okay,
traps.
something is definitely happening. No turning back now.
Yeah, let's go watch the Atlas pop. Excuse me, boys.
Woo!
It's cooking. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Whoa! It just blasted a hole in the clouds.
Hoo-wee.
Score 1 for reckless amateur science.
And Overlord.
Stock up on these beautiful sky lasers.
Yeah, we need a few more. This match is in the bag. Score it! So we have a final score of 31,000 points. Let's see how I did. Not too bad for a first battle. So I explored the entire map, platinum building and utility, cleared the stage, and I managed to avoid overbuilding. Level 3. You really need to play with friends if you want the good chests, I'm telling you. That's the key. Gotta work with friends. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's check those mission stats out. Yeah, level 1 loot reward. Plus all of that stuff. Okay. Well, we'll call it a defense. What happens next? You get that. And inside is a little bit of XP and a people. Just one people.
We're fighting back. The only thing we need now is even the slightest understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Luckily, I have someone on hold who might be able to help. Full disclosure, he might be insane. But there's only one way to find out.
Fair enough. I don't really have inventory space for that stuff. And I have plenty of ammo, thank you. Let's see. If I manage to complete Ride the Lightning, then I'll be able to get my mitts on a healing pad blueprint. I don't need those parts too much. A mysterious home-based defender. To be honest, what I really am missing is wall spike blueprint. I want that so bad. Alright. I did get a wall darts trap schematic. Weak point vision. We need to buy this skill. Okay. Great. Got some stuff. We'll get this also. Squads are unlocked now. And we'll unlock research as well. Alright. Call it good. I think I'm going to hang on to most of my points. We have some quests. Nothing for sale yet. EMT worker. Set somebody to your EMT squad. Alright, let's try it. Survivor squads. EMT. Do I have a lead surgeon? I have 3 lead survivors. None of them really surgeons. An analytical marksman might not be the best. I guess we can go with the martial artist. Wow, I think I lost health. 766. Alright. And we can perform a match on the thing like that to get an even better reward. Pretty good. Alright.
I hear you all are in need of a storm analyst. Well, you're in luck. I saw that light show you put on back there, by the way. Righteous pyro. But I'm gonna do you one better.
Is that so?
Come see for yourself.
Alrighty. So we have our next quest, I believe. Still nothing on sale. Ride the Lightning. Meet freelance storm analyst and potentially dangerous weirdo, Lars. We need to craft a rare shotgun. Why don't we do that? Alright, let's see here. Schematics. Rare copper founders deconstructor. Alright, so to craft one of these, before I do that, let me see what I've got in my supplies here. Looks like 12 planks, 18 minerals, a gizmo, and 5 copper ores. Okay. This shotgun is going to be one of my main things. So let's see here. I can compare weapons. Do I have any other shotguns to compare it with? I have a Copper Panther, actually, which has similar stats. In fact, identical stats. Except the deconstructor can become energy type. And I would say has pretty impressive stats overall, given I'm not much of a headshotter. We might upgrade the rare copper founders deconstructor. Now, how do I use this thing is the question. Let's say I want to manufacture one. I think I have to go into a stage to do it. Alright, well, I'm going to dick around with this. You guys have a good day. Stay sharp.